Hi everyone, welcome back. Thanks for all your comments on the last video. Hope you enjoyed it. This is going to be our Christmas Eve video now. So I just thought I'd show you some of the projects we're going to do next year, or need to be done. Starting with, we need to put some proper finish off the edging around the pond. It desperately needs doing. Stuff's dying back now for this time of year. So yeah, I need to finish that off. That's sort of a priority before the spring, before we start enjoying it again, before things start warming up. All this mess here, which is building materials and things that's come out of the house, that's got to be cleaned up. And over here, I'm just doing this while there's a break in the rain. As you can see, we've had a few days of rain. We've got a few more to come, I think. So this is was an old pig house. We are going to turn this in the spring. I'm going to put a roof on it, build it a bit higher. But we're going to turn this into 1, 2, 3 little houses for quail. We're going to keep some quail. Quail are some of the best egg layers of any bird, so yeah, we're going for that. We're also going to continue clearing up this area, which is just across from the house. As you can see, the wall isn't in terribly good condition. Lots of big granite stones to be laid. And then we're going to put a fence up along this line as well. If I can stand on the wall, you can see how everything's just falling down everywhere. What have you got? What's in there? What's in there? Tandy. We've also got to continue clearing the land here. We're getting there, but we got some of these rock roses here which we left here. We think we'll get rid of these, and we need to prune the rock roses from underneath the bigger cork oaks. Just to show you these things, these are what they call locally dead man's feet, and they're a type of truffle that just burst up through the ground, and we have hundreds of them. They're not edible. It's been raining, so it's not showing them off that well. Obviously we've got the rest of the fencing to put up. There's a 50-metre roll there, some there and there. So one of the jobs for next year is finish cleaning the well out, connect this big black pipe, and I'd like to build this wall up and put a roof over this to keep everything under here nice and cool. That's the pump house there, and this is Mad Dogs, where the pipeline went. It's got to be finished off. And here's where the well is going to come out and then feeds into another pipe which goes underneath the chicken run to the big tank we have. This I'm going to build another row of blocks and put a roof on that as well, just so that the chickens will have fresh well water to drink all the time. As you can see, the posts we put in need to be finished off and give them a bigger area then. So this tank The overflow, as you can see now, it's working, and Tandy's just fell in the water. Don't think she'll do that again. Tandy! Tandy! Come here! Come here! The best way to learn, by your mistakes. Come here! Ha! Come on! Bit worried about going near the water again now. Come on, good girl. Good girl. What are you doing? Good girl. You see our little well here is working, running down the pipe and filling the tank. I've got these two other pipes. You see the water, a lot of water bypassing. I've got to sort of build them in so they flow as well, and it stops so much water flowing down here and flooding the paddock a bit, because this is we want to put geese here. So now the wall's nearly finished. We need to put a fence across, clear these brambles, and then put a fence across the top of here. This is the ones we cleared earlier. And then fence along these grapevines, so the fence will also be somewhere to support the vines. Fence all along here. All the way along, all the way to the olive trees and the big tree in the distance, and then we can take the electric fence down and gives us a bigger area for the chickens, because as you can see, they've eaten most of the grass in here, and there's lots of grass out here, so that'll be a good thing to do. So this is where the overflow from the tank is coming into the tank here, filling this up slowly, and that area is where we're going to have, that's our cabbages there, winter cabbage, and where the two orange trees are, the smaller orange trees, that's where we're going to have 3 or 4 new raised beds, and we're going to take the raised beds away from where they are there, put 3 or 4 down here, and that should do all our vegetables, because now we've got the irrigation nearly sorted out, it's going to be easier to water all the vegetables in the summer. Chicks! Wow, how they've grown. So if anyone wants a cockerel, there's a spare one there. So out of the 14 chicks we had 3 cockerels, which is not bad at all. Oranges are coming along nicely, be ready for Christmas, which will be tomorrow. Can't eat all them tomorrow. Also need to empty this tank basically and re-render it, because it's got some quite bad leaks and it's not looking too clever on the outside either. We've also got to prune all these pear trees. Oh, missed an olive. So we've got 5, 6 pear trees, and then we need to prune these smaller orange trees. These are mandarins, I think, and here these are Valencia oranges, and this is in drastic need of a prune. The tree's got to be nearly 20 foot high. We can see the size of it compared to Gilly. And we have another one there exactly the same. Just in need of a prune. There's a few windfalls because we've had drastic, really bad wind and rain. So these will be for Cindy's pigs. And talking of pigs, this is where we probably will put a couple of pigs next year to clear this paddock out. But we need to obviously clear the brambles here, put a fence up, and then fence the boundary to our neighbours there and along here. You just see our persimmons now are ripening lovely. They'll be ready for Christmas. And there's a few on this tree as well. The loquat has finished flowering. It's just about to set fruits now. I think you can just about tell. So we should have a good crop on this year. We've had a few issues with it, but a nice bit of judicial pruning should do it the world of good. We have a few more Valencia oranges on this tree. And this here has gone back to the wild tree. So these are wild oranges, like I think the original Seville oranges or something like that. There's quite a few, and the bees love the blossom on these. So. Some of our big rocks. Another project is to continue with putting stones in here as like stairs. Like here I've got a couple. I need to put a few more along here. I also need to finish the calzada. And we need to finish this circular wall. That side. And this side. We've also got this pile of flat granite stones that I got off Cindy Vine, and I'll be placing them over this rendered wall that I've done, because I re-insulated this and then rendered over the top of it, and I'm not happy with it, so I want it to look like these. I've got to clean all this off. There's some old granite which has been thrown on it by the previous owners all over it. So here I'm going to make this look all granite as well, just so the whole front of the house looks more traditional basically. So going into this room, which is a sort of storage room at the minute for all sorts of junk. So this will be the Games room. Jobs for next year then. Render this wall and put some conduit in for the lighting. Yeah, finish the whole ceilings need to be plasterboarded. So both ways. That wall needs insulating somehow and rendering or plasterboarding. This wall will need insulating. I've got some 40mm thick insulating for that, so, and then on top of that, if I put 40mm insulation on this wall, means the stairs will be too narrow, so I have to remake the stairs. Not a problem. Hey Boris. No. And then up here I need to put some lighting in, fill in that gap with stone, render that wall, and then put cupboards down these edges, and also insulate and render this wall. The noise is the pump in the background for the pond. So we have some lovely old crates we picked up, which we're going to use for shelving. Maybe join them together. Or, yeah, we picked up 20 of them. Actually, we swapped 20 of them for some olive oil. So they look quite. We just like the look of them. So that should make some shelving. I've also got to finish the wall behind the stove, the fire in the sauna, cover up the silver insulation. I'll probably use cork, to be honest, but I might do it in stone, we'll see. Also need to finish off the back of this stained glass window I made, and then render this whole wall. Yeah, repair some of the cracks, and that's actually a cork oak axe. Yeah, repair some of these cracks and then re-render the whole wall, I think. So in here, which is sort of part of the garage workshop thing, I need to fix up a light. We have no lighting in here in this particular bit, so I'm going to put a light up in these, on these beams up here. I need to fix the window properly, and into the workshop area I need to finish putting this light up properly. I need to, another job, redo the forge hood. I'll probably make these sides a bit deeper, just so it gathers the smoke rather than it all billowing out like it did. And then I've got to move all this lot, render this wall, render the top over the doors. The doors need insulation on them, and this wall will need rendering as well. So guys, that's the plumbing done of sorts. I've used these flexible coupling pipes and put a couple of sort of straight joiners on and T's where they go into the bathroom, the other side of the wall, and the toilet's connected there as well. So I'm going to make a box around all that lot to hide all the mess basically. The sink's fitted now and the toilet works. Boxed in, we're going to make a little cupboard there, and then probably cover it with tiles or something. This will need finishing and then painting. There's a few other shots of the progress I've made so far of this. So in the house now, where Boris is sat, these stairs have all been sanded off and finished. These are made from the old roof timbers the original roof timbers of the house, and then you've got these top stairs which haven't been sanded off yet or finished. So that's another little job that needs doing. So up here again, this gap needs to be filled in, and then proper braces made for the steels for the roof. Yeah, I need to make cupboards all along this edge to cover in the vent pipe, and then some bags that need storing away. This wall again, the top of it needs filling in with stone, and the whole wall rendering. And I'm going to take out the top section of this here and here, so then we've got more headroom into this room, and this will be just like a storage room, maybe an office. Back to the kitchen now. I need to plaster all the ceilings, as you can see. Little penguin. Yeah, all these ceilings need plastering. I need to put some form of cover over the vent pipe for the extractor. Obviously then the hatch for the loft up here needs more plastering here. I need to finish off where the chimney goes out through the roof. And more plastering along here. And I will need to make a device that I can fit to the bottom of the windows to open and shut them. So the window in the bathroom, again, it's another one that needs some form of device fitted to it. So when you have a shower, you can just pull a lever here or turn a handle or something, which will open up the window for ventilation. So basically in the spare room, the only thing we need to do is just the guest room, if you like. The only thing we need to do is move this light switch and finish that off. The light switch needs to be closer to the door. But the door was on this side, so it all makes sense. A lovely view to the mountains when it's not foggy. I can't do a reveal on the master bedroom yet because it's not finished, but I do need, one of the main things to do in here is finish off around the window, because I had to take the window out because this was our lounge, and when I put the doors in, only then realised we couldn't get the sofa out, so I had to take the window out again. So I've got to re-render around that and finish it off. A few other little bits and bobs, and then we'll do a reveal on the master bedroom. And then attached to the master bedroom we have the ensuite, which can't do a full reveal on that either, because I need to finish plastering the ceiling. This is the original ceiling. So when I've done that, I'll do a full reveal in here as well. Okay everyone, that's it. That's it for, well, not quite this year, because we've got another one coming out next Friday, which is probably New Year's Eve. We'd just like to say Happy Christmas to everyone. Thanks for watching, thanks for all your support, and it's been overwhelming. It's just amazing how well we've been supported by you guys. It's just been really absolutely brilliant. Hope you enjoyed this one. With lots of projects we've got going on, lots more to do. We've still got all all the paddocks and all around the animals. So still got to trim all the grass, cut all the brambles, blah blah blah. On top of all the projects we've got going on around here. Also, there are going to be a few surprise projects mixed in amongst that as well. Can't let you tell you everything straight away. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you ever so much, and see you on next Friday. Bye.
Bye.